All right, you guys, here we go. So this is gonna be, I guess, episode one, or at least the one we're rolling with. There was actually a few episodes recorded beforehand, but uh, sometimes things happen and technical difficulties. So once we figure that out, we'll get those popping and all that good stuff. I lost the little planner I had with all of the notes and show ideas and episodes that were written out and all of that good stuff. So we had to start all over from scratch and all of that good stuff. But we roll with it, man. And I want y'all to be here from the beginning, and I want y'all to be here from the start as we get bigger and better and upgrade our equipment and upgrade our way of life and how we do things here. The Toasted Bunny podcast. I am Bobby Bravo, aka the Toasted Bunny. I'm a blurred. I've been into all kinds of comic books, sports, nerd things, anime, wrestling, movies, hobbies, martial arts. You name it, I've been there. Pop culture, crickets. I don't even have a sound effect for crickets yet, y'all. So you're going to have to bear with me until we get all of that rolling. So I just really what this is just an episode to let you know who we are, who I am, who we are. So the thing of the thing is there'll be other guests, hosts. We'll be doing giveaways. We'll be doing challenges. We'll be doing all kinds of stuff like that. We want to have a good time and we want everybody to participate. And the best way to participate is giving stuff away. Excuse me while I work on where I'm supposed to look at for this camera view. All right. So I wrote a few things down. Bear with me as we go through and just kind of give a little description of who we are and what you can expect coming up. I promise I have collectibles and like magnets and posters and stuff like that. So my walls are bare. I'm somewhat of a minimalist. I'm not a psychopath. But I'll put some stuff up, show some swag, show some swagger. DBZ, I'll put some stuff like that, but I feel like that's very commercial anime, you know what I mean? So I'm an old school guy, maybe some Ronin Warriors or something like that. I even grew up with Sailor Moon. I always wanted to be Tuxedo Mask, dress all tight like that with that high top, get down. But that's another day for another story. Another story for another day. We'll work on that. Okay. So the title of this episode is Nike, aka Just Do It. Nike is the goddess of victory. Please don't sue me, company. I can't afford it. If you don't see the layout of what I'm working with right now, then yeah, you're not gonna get 15 cents. Not yet, anyway. But that's another story for another day. Nailed that part. All right. So who we are? We are a collection of nerds. I, at the moment, am the representative for the rest of us. They are coming. They will be here. It'll be rotating guests, people who want to stick around. We haven't figured that out yet. Just know that I'm always here for you, and that's a start. And I know lots of people, and lots of people love me, and other podcasters and stuff like that, other artists, other singers, songwriters, stuff like that. I have an amazing friend who designs shoes and things like that. I know lots of artists and stuff like that, and I want to get these people on to tell their story and kind of go through things like that. We want to do contests. I have another buddy who makes amazing magnets and all kinds of treats and trinkets like that. And I want to give you those things. I want to provide you with a start that you can build your own collection with and have unique pieces of art, things that you can't find in a store anywhere else that hopefully we won't get sued for. And yeah, just have a good time. This is a place where you can be yourself. You never to anything. We don't care how you come, how you look, how you act, how you sound, your background. What we are people who enjoy life and enjoy the finer things of it. We enjoy to laugh and that comes in many forms. You know, we enjoy entertainment, we enjoy sports. I'm a huge Bucks fan, huge Packers fan. I'm a Wisconsin guy, so you know, West Coast, let's go. Um, so we get into all of those topics, not just the beautiful nerdly things, not just the DC and Marvel side of things, not just the comic breakdowns, not just the movies, but I do love movies. I am 40 and I've seen a lot of them. Um, I don't know which one of those things were sadder in that sentence, but you save your comments for down below. I might read them. We'll see. Okay. So we'll be doing movie reviews. Not so much the whole thing. I got friends and things like that that you can go check out that do those things. I'm gonna talk to them before they let me shout out who they are. You know, make sure that that's all clear. But we do talk about movies. We do go through episodes. We do shows, TV shows, comparisons, remakes, and all of that good stuff. I love comic books, again, as I probably said for the 15th million time. So, like, talking about comic book characters like the X-Men, um, X-Force, X-Factor, I love all of that stuff. Spider-Man was huge growing up. I love those things in the 90s. I used to collect them pretty decently, Ghost Rider and all of that good stuff. And just how they translate from the comic books into the movies, and just the differences as you notice from when you were a kid until now. I'm a huge fan of people like Comic Storian and Comics Explained, and I follow those guys all the time, and it's a beautiful trip down memory lane. And I always wanted to put my little spin on it, you know, just a regular dude from the hood, I guess, that grew up on comics and all of that good stuff to kind of escape his surroundings, you know. But I enjoy where I grew up. I love my city. I love being able to travel and experience things, and I love finding common denominators between all people. I love finding things that link us together, and a good chunk of the time is movies that we all seen, whether it be Dumb and Dumber, which I didn't see until, man, my late 20s. It was one of those things. Sometimes people perpetuate movies and hype them up so much, like you just don't want to see them. It took me, I don't even know when The Big Lebowski came out, but it is November 14th of 2022, and I have seen that movie for the first time within the last 365 days, and I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it, but um, I just don't know why it took so long. Sometimes people like over explain it, and you feel like you watch the movie and then everybody talks about it and they make all these references all the time, and then it's like, okay, man, I don't even need to watch it now. You already gave me the plot, the climax, the resolution, and everything else in between. But I'm a huge fan of those things, and I hope you guys are too, as I know it. I see lots of channels, lots of people connecting, and I want to connect too. Me and my friends want to hang out with you guys, and we want to party, man, and we want to have a good time. Like I said, um, don't be shocked when our camera setup's a little different, the background's a little different. We change locations because we do what we want. I know I do what I want. Your slinky eye yo-yo right here does whatever he wants to. Um, all right. So why we do what we do. Um, we do it for the love, man. We do it for the love of the people. We do it because we like to share these things. Oftentimes, when you bring up things of nostalgia and stuff like that, it often creates good feelings, man, and good vibrations and good memories. And it's always cool to like clue in younger generations on like things that used to be dope, and things you notice from way back then. You know, a lot of these kids now that watch these Marvel movies weren't even around for the X-Men TV show back in the 90s, you know, and even then, like, we couldn't even appreciate all the ridiculous adult humor and like how overly sexualized and like all those cartoons were. I don't even know what was happening with Rogue's outfit. I was 12, you know what I mean? But it was like, I don't know why I'm feeling like this, but keep drawing, my dude. Um, and we just like to share and kind of get into those things and dive deep and see what you think about it and make comparisons and give our lists and see what everybody else feels about these things. I know I liked the Power Rangers when I was a kid. I don't think I wanted to dress like them. I was okay when they had the baggier like ninja outfits, like I was okay with those, but I don't even think like I was rocking the skin tights. I mean, I definitely would have been beat up where I'm from. I probably would have hit myself, to be honest with you, even with that little helmet. I was bigger than the other kids, so I think I would have stood out. Um, but that's why we do it. We do it for the pure elation of sharing everything Nerddom. We want you to teach us. We want you to give us reasons why we watch more, why we talk about it more, why we go through those things. Upcoming episode, we're going to dive into Who Framed Roger Rabbit and give a little snippet on why that's one of the best movies ever made in life. But we're also going to make a comparison and compare the two versions of the Wonder Years. I know that I haven't seen them yet, and I'm looking forward to watching the second version, which I hear is amazing, and it just brings back all those first memories of watching the first version with Winnie Cooper and all of that good stuff. And I look forward to talking to y'all about that and going through it with my friends and cohorts and partners in crime and other guests like that, and just going with it, rocking with it, baby. Let's go. All right. The difference between us and podcasts that are out there, um, right now they probably got the equipment, they got the fancy lights and the Christmas setup lights behind them and all of that good stuff. And they know how to edit and do those little pop-in videos. And that's something that I'm learning. But the difference is I'm me. I'm Bobby Bravo, baby, the Toasted Bunny. Podcast, broadcast network. I don't know what we're called, but we're going with it. Just like Nike. Just do it, man. Just do it. And we're going to roll with it. The difference is we are us. There is no competition. We want you to check them out. We do check out other podcasts, and we love those guys. And we're not out to ever steal anybody's inspiration or flame or ideology or what they do. We have our own flair. We have our own style. We have our own imagination. If you know me, you know I live out louder than the rest of them, and my surroundings do not dictate who I am. So yeah, just stick around with us and just stay tuned. And like I said, we'll get bigger and better, and we'll keep it rocking, man. I promise you that. Um, let's see. Give the people what they want. I don't know what you guys want. I don't know what you guys want to see. I don't know what you guys want to talk about, but we want to talk about it all. I know one thing I want to know is your top 10 lists of top 10 things. Like if you had to make a top 10 list of top 10 lists, what would they be? How corny would they be? How crazy could your top 10 list be? I like to say this is probably an 18 and older crowd, hopefully. So like this is a disclaimer. Parents, tell your kids, turn the TV off. I don't know what these lists can be like, but I want you to be as weird and out there as possible. I want you to put some imagination into it. I want you to enjoy yourself. And yeah, bring it, man. Bring it. That's what we're here for. That's who we are. We dare you to dare us. We're a bag of nerds, and we'll test your acumen. All right? I will definitely Naruto the out of you, my dude. All right. Ending with this. I don't know how to end this, man. I don't really know how we started. I don't know how we got here, and I don't know where we're going. But again, I cannot mean this more sincerely. Stick with me. Stick with us. Stick with what we do. I promise you we'll get better at it. We'll get bigger at it. We'll get brighter at it. And we'll get smoother at it. The more we know and the more we go through it, the more we'll grow through it. And that goes with almost anything in life. You sometimes just have to put your foot forward, whether you have a shoe on or not, whether you know the direction you're going or not. Sometimes standing still just isn't an option, and you have to make your way forward. And that's also who we are. We make our way forward. We don't let things stand in our way. We don't let ourselves be defined by anything. We define who we are. We're the pencil, and the world is the paper that we write on. Um, I urge you and ask that you become a part of this family, that you become a part of this broadcast, and that you go on this journey with me, with us, and have some fun. Like I said, I'm not sure how long the episodes are going to be. I'm aiming for longer than a half hour, hour. Hour would be that sweet spot. And hopefully we get better at the editing and the topics and all of that good stuff. And we can have that rocking with you, and I can make that happen. Again, I'm so grateful for you guys. And I'm looking forward to you guys coming along with us on this journey. Again, my name is Bobby Bravo. I do what I want, when I want, how I want to, wherever I want to. That's just how we roll. And this is the Toasted Bunny podcast. Thank you for watching this little video. Like I said, I know it's a little bit grainy, a little weak. There's a lot of a lot of hoo-has and whatnot. I don't even know if I'll edit it. I might just let it rock out. I want you to see the mistakes, and I want you to see the progress. I'll try and keep my eyes open a little bit more. I know I like to squint a lot when I talk. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's genetic. I'll ask somebody. Um, be weird, be wild, be out there, put yourselves out there, dare yourselves to be something different. Every day is a new day to learn something and be the best nerd that you can be. Um, don't feel like you gotta follow convention, man. That's weak. Don't feel like you need to be like anybody else. Don't feel like you need to conform. If you want some place to be out there, to be different, to be that blurred, to be whatever letter you need to put in front of the word nerd, and live your best life and find your own solution, man. Like I said, stick with us. I promise you, it'll get weirder. It'll get wilder. We'll do some giveaways. We'll do some contests. We'll do some lists, and we'll take some suggestions. We might even have one of you guys pop on here on a live or something sometime. We haven't figured it out. But like I said, stick with us, the Toasted Bunny podcast. Bobby Bravo, baby. And let's have some fun and live this life. Bunny out. Bunny out. Is this? Yeah, we rolling with it. Bunny out, baby. Toasted. Get toasted. Peace out, son.